Hey y'all, it's me, Hetty, and I'm going to just show y'all a tidbit today, and I hope you'll start doing this. I have a feeling you're going to be glad if you start doing this. Save a little money here and there. I'm not going to get into any of that. I don't get into it in the video, but it's going to get a lot worse, folks. I'm just telling you. Please try to start sticking some stuff back, because, you know, as they say, you're going to get caught with your pants down if you don't. And there's not going to be anybody to come to your rescue. So I don't care if it's ramen, all right? You got to do something. If you hear something, we've got a thunderstorm going overhead. But anyway, I love y'all. I wanted to say, if you like this video or any of my videos, please, please, please hit like and subscribe if you really like it. And if you really like it, please leave me a comment. It helps the channel. And for some reason, the algorithm is ignoring me. That's just a fact. You can see by my views. Some of my views, I break 1,000 pretty quick in the first 24 hours, which is good for me. But then sometimes they just sit there. So I know people are doing searches for some things and all that. And some videos are just going to be more popular than others. So that's just a fact. That's just the way it goes. But I'm coming up on 8 years, and I would really appreciate it if you would take that just a moment to do that for me. It does help the channel, y'all. You have no idea how much it does help. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I love y'all. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers and to the ones that have been with me through thick and thin. You know, through all my illnesses and everything, you have stuck with me, and you know who you are. I'm not going to play favorites and name names, but every one of y'all know who you are. And I love y'all. So, and I mean that. I mean that from my heart. Okay, let's just get to this video. It's going to turn in 30 minutes if I don't shut up.
Hey y'all, it's me, Hetty, and I'm about to show you what I've been starting to do for about the last, I don't know, a year. Once I saw prices starting to go up and get crazy, and I know what I paid for cooking oil as opposed to what it is now price-wise. So let's get started. This is an easy, quick one for y'all. I just save my bottle, whatever kind you use, canola, sunflower, it doesn't matter. Now, peanut oil is really good, but I don't use it for just everyday stuff. I did some French fries, and of course, I let my oil cool, and the cast iron skillet's too heavy. It was my big one. So my son helped me pour it up in here so I can handle this for the video, because you do not want to see me with my hands like they're over the arthritis. Just I have to be careful nowadays. But as you can see, I want you to see, this is not filtered. Can you see down to the bottom? That's just leftover French fry stuff. Now, I do not reuse oil if I fry any meat, which I don't fry a lot of meat, so it's not a problem for me. But I would not save that oil. But of course, all my life, my mama and my grandmothers both saved bacon grease, and I've always saved bacon grease. But that's a whole different animal. This is now. So save yourself a little money, and you can use this depending on what you're frying with it. Like I said, no meat, like vegetables, you know, sweet potato chips, whatever you're making, French fries, getting your hash browns started, anything like that. And, you know, you can use this 3 or 4 times, like I said. So anyway, this old beat up bacon grease holder I've had for years. As you can see, it's all beat up, got dented. I've got 3 sons. Don't ask me how that happened. And I got a funnel for the bottle after I do it. Now this takes a little bit, and all I do is when I'm busy in the kitchen, in the beginning I could probably just pour that off, but I don't want any impurities in there. So I just use my bacon grease holder, and I pour it out like this, and I know this will hold all this. And you know, see the bottom? So all that's not going to get in there, and that stop that. Now, if you don't have a bacon grease holder, I understand that. That's just not a staple in everybody's kitchen. Now, I don't know. Being Southern, I don't know if that's a Southern thing. I have no idea. I'm just saying, I've never been in a kitchen in the South that didn't have a bacon grease holder. But my husband being from Ohio, my mother-in-law, she never had a bacon grease holder. None of the ladies that we'd go to their house or whatever. So anyway, again, I don't know. That's just my experience. All right, also, if you do not have a bacon grease holder, like I was saying, all you need to do is just get your little sieve, and hold on, I'm gonna do that real quick, just to show you, hold on. Sorry about that, I meant to get this stuff out before I started hitting record. But if you don't, just get your bowl, whatever size, and put it over the bowl. But don't just do it like that, because these are still not quite fine enough. Cheesecloth. I buy it like this. I don't buy that cheap stuff at the grocery store. That's horrible. I just buy this off of Amazon, and I've had this for 3 years. So on certain things, not for grease necessarily, but on certain things that I strain through here, you can wash those and reuse them. But anyway, I just cut some cheesecloth if I wanted to fit this, and I'd lay it in there and then have this over a bowl and just pour it in there slow, and it'll go through. A coffee filter, you could use a coffee filter. That wouldn't work as good. The coffee filter seems to want to absorb the oil, and it just doesn't do as good a job. And you know, you could even put this in an old coffee can. I just save my bottle and reuse it a couple of times. And then after that, I'm going to switch to something different. I don't want to have a spill. I'm going to wash this out, and I'll come back because I'm going to put the oil back in here so I can control the flow better when I pour it in the bottle, okay? We'll be right back. All right, I'm back, all clean, thoroughly dried. And by the way, to my regulars, look. No tomato stains. You see that, don't you? Looking good. All right, so I got to pull this to me. I hope this is still in frame. Y'all know I'm not allowed to have step stools. Again, my regulars know. On that mayonnaise video, Duke's mayonnaise video, better than Duke's. All right, now I want you to see a little bit of the finest sediment gets in there, okay? But I'm gonna I usually would use my canning funnel, and what I do is I let it settle again. Now if I was in the kitchen, I'd just put this down and walk off. Well, I'm just gonna skip that for the video, okay? So I can move on. Anyway, y'all know I don't edit out my mistakes or anything. I just leave them in there. The only thing I edit down for is time, or if I get to rambling too bad. I think this is on camera pretty good. And clean up my little area a little bit. And now, here comes the fun part. The funnel. And boink. And I'm going to tell you what I do. I don't have a marker. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I am going to tell you. Look at that, y'all. To be used again another day. It lives for another day. And I'll put the top on. I'll wipe down the bottle just in case a little bit. It just saves some money, y'all, and I think we all need to be saving money. It's about to get rough, y'all. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to get on that tangent. Please, please start paying attention. I don't want to offend anybody. This doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. It's bad, okay? Eggs that at Aldi's have been 79 cents are now $2.45. Okay, we're not talking about Best Egg or cage-free, nothing, just regular old eggs. Now, y'all know I've got chickens, but I just happened to see the price of eggs for the first time about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, and I was just in shock. Anyway, so there you go. Perfect to be used again for vegetables only is what I use this for. If I'm going to fry something sweet, I'm going to use new oil. I'm not going to use this as well for stuff like that, funnel cakes and stuff. Hint, hint. I don't reuse it for that. This will be for vegetable frying only for just a couple of times. Like I said, 3 or 4, depends on how. Sometimes I can get that 4th use. Sometimes I'm like, no, I think the 3rd time did it. And then we go from there. So anyway, what do y'all think of that? I hope you like this. This is so easy to do. Just whatever you do, you got to let the oil completely cool down. This is just like an unopened bottle of oil would be. And so there you have it. And that's what I do. And I hope you'll start doing it too. This was canola oil, by the way. I don't know, it might have been vegetable. I don't remember anymore. One of the two. I probably have 6 or 7 oils in my pantry. That's the truth. And there you have it, y'all. Reusable vegetable oil. I bet a lot of y'all already do this. Now, my mama, we never did do that. We lined the trash with a couple of paper bags and slowly pour that oil in there. We used it once. We let it cool down, then we got rid of it. Not now. I'm learning, y'all, just like y'all.
How simple was that? Again, I have some rules that I even go by with it. And you need to adhere to those rules just for safety. So, but if you'll start doing that, it doesn't hurt you. If you're going to make french fries and then 4 days later you're going to make more french fries, because, you know, cheaper eating, we're eating a lot of more french fries and hash browns and stuff like that. I can promise you that. So you get to utilize that oil. There's not a thing wrong with it. The only thing is, and you'll see in the video, because this was a canola, I believe, but it comes out a little bit darker, and no, this isn't what it looks like. Comes out a little bit darker, but it's all good. Does not affect the taste in any way, shape, or form. Okay, love y'all.